good cousins is BlckSpkz, and we are joined here by Rhiannon, the curator in residence here at the India Basin Waterfront Park. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yes. It's nice to be outside.
Yes, it is.
Right,
I think this is the first time we actually did a video outside, so I'm very happy to be here with you today. So tell us more about being a curator in residence here at the Indian Basin.
Yeah, so the curator in residence is part of the artist in residence program with Arts Commission, where they partner with different city organizations, city departments, and put artists and embed them into the spaces. This is the first time they've actually embedded us in a park rather than in the offices. And the first time that they've had a curator come in, and the role of the curator was meant to bring in the arts, culture, and identity side of the park to both support the artists in residence and researching and creating works, and then also creating programs for the community that's here. So I did spend time doing research first, and then made some programs based on that.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about like what happened this year in your first year of curating over here?
Yeah, it was, so the first 6 months, I was here for 18 months. I was here for 6 months before the artist came in, and the park wasn't open yet. So I was over on the other side of the park with APRI. They ran what was called the lab, but I think they moved it, shipping container that opened up. So I sat there with Louis from APRI and really just got to know the neighborhood. That was my job for 6 months, just meeting people. Louis was introducing me to other folks in the neighborhood. I wanted to know, like, what is research for this neighborhood? I was joking when I got taken on because I'm like the outsider because I grew up in the Mission, two neighborhoods over. But you know, if you're from here, you know that every neighborhood has its own culture. So I think other folks were from outside of the city, but I'm from like here, but from outside of the neighborhood. So I wanted to understand also the foot traffic, the kinds of folks that were coming. And it was interesting that it was like the people that I was seeing in the park who felt really comfortable just walking up and talking to us were mostly like older gentlemen, you know, with their like bicycles and their expensive gear and stuff. But not a lot of folks who actually lived in the neighborhood felt like they could come in. But then watching Louis and APRI, they're so good at bringing the community in because they're really all from here. And so learned a little bit about that. And then when the park opened, this side of the park opened in October of 2024, I started working from out of the classroom or the community room that's in the Shipwright's Cottage. And that was more, you know, people are coming down here in a different way.
What's been your favorite part of the residency so far, besides the party we're doing?
Yes, besides the party. My favorite parts has just been, I've been here every Wednesday and really been able to like get to know community. Folks have started coming in sometimes and just like co-working and being around artists and community members and specifically like being in space with a lot of Black folks talking about arts and culture is such it's not something I get to do enough. So that's been amazing. Getting to know the two artists in residence, especially like the Afatasi is one of our artists in residence who's in the neighborhood. She lives right up the street. She knows everybody here. And so she's also been really amazing at introducing me to so many people. I love working with artists, so just getting to know so many artists has been great. But also to have the opportunity, because part of the program is I have a program stipend, like or a budget to be able to do some stuff. And it's amazing what you can do with a small amount of money when you're used to doing stuff without any money.
Tell me about it.
Being able to commission artists, like pay artists for their time to come in and host rituals for our monthly events, being able to like every month, and even when I'm here, I've been able to like buy goodies for people to take home. So they get little gift bags that have like stones or something related to the rituals, but I also always have art supplies. So if anybody just comes by, they can like grab some art supplies and make something. So yeah, just that like little bit of extra money to be able to give stuff out. And then also just recognizing like arts is really culture. It's really culture work that we're doing. So that's about tending to the community. So I even have like blankets and hand warmers and
that's
things.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's been amazing. And like just having a little bit of money to be able to give to the community
makes a big difference. That small, what we consider would be small, it is like a huge difference in any regard.
It means a lot for sure.
And the gift economy is like, that's where I like, if I could get rid of money entirely and just give things. And I love being able to give stuff away. I was hearing a lot of folks talk about how they felt like they might have to like act different if they were here. But they felt like, okay, it's beautiful, but it doesn't still feel like it's for them. And talking about like what that might feel like what would a space feel like that you would just want to go hang out in. And it was sound and music outside, people playing games, just already seeing people there, a lot of music. And so when I saw about your project and all the work that you did with the registry that we had created, because that was another project that we created, the website of local artists. I was actually
going to ask you about that. Great. So go ahead and tell everybody about like the Bayview District Artist Registry.
So there was already like an internal registry that was created when all the public art was coming in during the park creation and the Southeast Community Center, but it was all internal. And so there is a list that people can promote to, but there's no way if I'm like, I just want to work with an artist that's in this neighborhood, there's really no way to do that. Also, a lot of folks I was listening to they would say, oh, I'm not an artist, and then they describe some thing they do that was like, you're an artist. So it's really wide. It's just anybody who's a creative for free. You don't even apply. You basically just submit your work. And then there's a couple of questions to make sure you qualify that you actually are like connected to the neighborhood. Because we've had folks who are like, I want to be connected to the neighborhood. Like, no, we want people who like live here, work here, have projects that are consistently for the neighborhood. And it then becomes this open registry. I like prepaid for it for several years so it can exist even if I'm not there to keep adding to it. But I'm hoping I'll at least keep watching it so that folks can keep letting it grow. So we started out like it was trickling in, and now we have like 20 or so creatives on there, anywhere from there's like some folks who do fashion design and design t-shirts. We have some theater programs, some visual artists, and some DJs and some folks like you, and seeing yours. And looking at the work that you did, it was all the things that people were calling for in the neighborhood. Even if they weren't officially writing it down, I really found that like one-on-one conversations was getting really different answers than like survey responses. I think a lot of that is just like, people don't realize that even if it's in your space, just because the door is open doesn't mean that you feel like you're invited in.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why we like both kind of picked up on like working with you and the rest of the India Basin Waterfront Park, like all the different programs and nonprofits that come through here, is just realizing like how our effect can go beyond just the community, and being able to build a registry, which helps out a lot by figuring out who in this area is like contributing to the artistic vision that this place is. I feel like it just tenfold by us being able to highlight those people, highlight the musicians, highlight the painters, the sculptors, everybody, and especially yourself, So, I appreciate you reaching out to us and making this all happen. So, yeah.
That's exciting. I mean, if I had it, I would say like every day there would be somebody here playing music in cars or something. And I've been here every Wednesday, all day, every Wednesday. The artists and I have been here and getting to know folks. And this is definitely what is needed. Yeah, definitely. A little celebration.
We appreciate all those efforts for sure. It sounds like you're planting a lot of seeds for the community, regardless of like what you're gonna do from here on.
Yeah.
But very excited about the event we're doing together.
Yeah.
Want to talk more about that?
What are we doing together? So not only is October the anniversary of this opening up, this park opening up, but it's also the end of the official residency. And so this is an amazing opportunity to celebrate all the local artists, all the folks that we've worked with. We have like neighborhood and community members and organizations, but then also an opportunity to commission you all to do the work that you already do. These last 18 months, this is an opportunity to celebrate, but also it feels like a launching point of like, okay, we started all of these. You just mentioned like planting the seeds. This is like, okay, now the seeds can grow, and hopefully some of the celebration party music can be a jumping off point for being able to do that more, so that folks can feel like they can show up in spaces where people look like them, where the culture feels familiar, and where there's celebration. Our celebration shows up a little bit different than other places.
So share with everybody.
Sure.
Whichever camera you want to talk to.
We'll have an India Basin art market, and it'll be right here. And we'll have DJs, music, vendors. We'll have a small art exhibition that'll highlight artists that are either on the registry or are residents of the neighborhood and been part of our residency here. We should have some food and dancing and some games. But it is a party. It is taking up space. It's making celebration. It's free. It's for all ages. Multi-generational celebration has been really a cornerstone. It's been a corner store. Actually, that corner store's awesome, but has been really a cornerstone of this program, and so I'm excited. It's like, it starts early. It goes when the sun goes down here, and to be able to spend time taking up space, celebrating, having a party on the waterfront that we haven't had access to for so long, and just be there and be together and have a good time. And buy from artists, buy some art, buy some craft, all Black and POC owned vendors and artists, and I'm excited.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time. And it's this is a park that is also like wheelchair accessible. There's beautiful ramps. There's places for all ages to hang out. There is a bathroom. There is a large, clean bathroom. And there's both stairs and walkways. There's also, a lot of folks don't know that that all of the plants in here are all native plants. So, when the sun comes out, you also get like the smell of fresh here. So it'll be a great opportunity to just come and see. If you haven't been to this park, it's a good excuse to come. If you have, bring your friends, bring your kids, bring your elders, bring your pups. Or cats. Some people do that. And I think it'll be amazing. And I'm looking forward to seeing, some of the work that these amazing events you've been doing in other venues. Come to the Bayview.
So check salonxp.com, and we'll see you soon.